Residents tell CBS 2 the building has been in disrepair for years. They shared their stories with investigative reporter Tim McNicholas. He joins us live from the scene. Tim, what are those residents telling you?
Dick, 3 residents say a chunk fell from the ceiling. They each told me this. 3 residents say a chunk fell from the ceiling, not in the spot where the collapse happened, but another part of the building 3 weeks ago. One woman says that chunk was bigger than her head.
When you come in the building, right there, the entrance there, the piece of the ceiling actually fell in.
Jacqueline Tomlinson and her neighbors say that is just one example of the problems in their building. Another, the building's facade, labeled unsafe but not an immediate danger in a 2020 engineering report that included these photos of cracks. And residents say those weren't the only cracks.
In my apartment, especially when my kids sleep, it's a big line. It's a crack, and they just cover with the plaster.
And within hours of the collapse, the CBS 2 investigative team discovered Google Street View images from a year ago showing cracks on the corner of the building that collapsed.
That crack should have definitely been inspected and perhaps repaired.
We showed all of those pictures of the cracks to Dr. Sammy Tin, an engineering expert with the University of Arizona.
The cracks in the facade may have exposed some of the underlying structural elements of the building and perhaps accelerated some of the degradation that could have potentially contributed to the collapse of the building.
The buildings department says an unsafe facade does not necessarily translate to an unsafe building, and the city says the cause of the collapse is still under investigation.
We're a city of millions of buildings and 500-something inspectors, so we will never, with boots on the ground, get to every building. The tools that we have are the fines that we can impose for those that are not in compliance or fail to do work in a timely manner. But we're looking to sharpen those tools for sure.
And as we reported yesterday, there are 7 open violations at this property on file with the Department of Buildings. That includes one from 2021 related to those facade issues. And when it comes to the Department of Housing Preservation and Development, there are more than 100 open violations here. About half of those are considered immediately hazardous violations. Now, none of those are related to structural issues. Lisa mentioned we have tried to reach the landlord today. We've tried to reach the property manager. We're still waiting to hear back from them directly. We've also learned there has been some construction work on the property recently. The Department of Buildings says as recently as a few days ago, there was some work happening on that facade. Live in the Morris Heights section of the Bronx, Tim McNicholas, CBS 2 News.
Tim, thank you. Stay with CBS 2 for updates as we learn more about what caused the collapse and the impact for residents. We'll bring you updates on the air and streaming on CBS News New York.